Hello, my fellow yappers. Today, I will be yapping about Bloxburg. You know, the role-play game. Well, now it's more of a building and working game. Recently, I say recently, but it was 2 months ago, now lol. Anyways, Bloxburg became free, and this caused many Bloxburg players to be angry. Let's go back to the start. Basically, in late 2023, we got new developers. I think Coeptus and old developers still interfere in the updates and stuff, but their amount of control is unknown. When the new developers first started making updates, it was really good. They gave us the new Bloxburger building and had other really good updates. Bloxburg's goal was always to become free, and the new developers posted a video confirming it. I'll put it on the screen now.
Every update, every addition, is a piece of a puzzle that will lead us to a better bloxburg experience. So we thought it was time to explain our plans and how the development process and the updates are driving us towards our main goal, going free to play.
I think that pretty much explains it. Of course, many Bloxburg players were unhappy. I showed a few examples, but there are so many more. After it became free, the developers started working more on the new players, forgetting about the old players, which made it popular anyway. Many Bloxburg players got angry and took out their anger on the new players. This is never okay, because what they did scared the new players away, and it made Bloxburg even more unpopular. There are so many toxic people in Bloxburg and it's disgusting behavior. Some people aren't allowed Robux, so this is a dream come true. I don't know why older players have to be so rude. After this, many new players quit, and even older players quit. Bloxburg was in desperate need of more players, and so they added a house catalog for new players. These houses were made by many different, popular YouTubers, and was a fun update for the creators of the houses and the people who buy them. But soon after, Bloxburg updated again. Everyone was excited, but this was a horrible update. It introduced fainting bills, towing bills, and equal job pay, aka jobs pay less. The Bloxburg community was really upset and many people quit. Plus, what even was the point of the new house catalog if you're gonna make them so expensive and then lower the pay? How new players even afford it? I don't know. The fainting and towing bills were also really expensive, and Bloxburg said that it was because of people who would run their computers for hours on end working, making unfair amounts of money. However, Bloxburg players decided it didn't justify their actions and more people left. New players got bored of Bloxburg as it's supposed to be a roleplay game, but now they have to spend all their time working. Most chats in public Bloxburg servers are dry, most people working or building. Sometimes there is a couple people who ask to RP, but get ignored and leave. Bloxburg is meant to be a roleplay game, so new players thought it was and joined, but servers were dry and boring. If you wanna roleplay, Berry Avenue or Brookhaven is ideal, so many players moved there instead, leaving Bloxburg with barely any players. As Bloxburg said, and there is Bloxburg becoming free. Video, we are getting a map revamp. The video was 2 months ago, and Bloxburg players thought Bloxburg was getting the revamp when it became free, but when it didn't come, people were upset. We need more role-playing buildings, because they are getting lazy and only adding building items, making players even more upset. Recently, they updated the camping site, which was good, but it's barely used anyway, so it's kind of useless. We need a school or something people would actually roleplay in. It's now more of a building game, with occasionally some roleplayers. I haven't done a proper roleplay in ages, and I'd love to, but Bloxburg is dead, and the developers say they listen to us, but they don't. There are so many videos about this, like these ones. There's so many more, but I don't want this video to be too long, haha. So that's just a few. I'll show a video of me going onto a public server and asking to RP to prove my point. I'll drive around and show that most people are in build mode. I swear it isn't staged, I only have like 70 subs anyways, lol. Nobody said ABC, and lots of people were building, some working. These are what basic servers look like. Boring. Barely anyone roleplays anymore, and if toxic old players hadn't scared the new ones away, maybe there would be more. Boring gameplay and stuff isn't the only reason people leave Bloxburg, it's also because they're getting older and growing out of Roblox in general, which we can't help. But as I said, Bloxburg still is boring, and it's hard when the developers won't listen, because we can't do anything but make these types of videos to try spread the word and knock some sense into the developers, haha. I'm just kidding, by the way, no hate at all to the developers. There's actually a lot of Bloxburg YouTubers out there, but practically all of them are builders who do build battles like Alaska Violet, True Reeses, Halix Builds, Pita Bread, Ashley the Unicorn, Robolds, Stanisaur, Ecotori, Frenchers is okay. I'm gonna be here all day if I name every single one. Basically, there's a lot, but there's not many role players. A few are Feeberry, Amberry, and Peach Alexi, but there's not a lot. I'm sure there are more, but they're not very popular because of YouTube's algorithm and because people generally find building more entertaining. It's very sad because people work hard on editing fun RP videos to get barely any views. But that's not really our fault. Anyways, the updates are lazy now. Coeptus and Froggy Hops etc. They had very good updates. But now we don't even get a proper summer update, like new food, okay. But like, no summer stuff. It's just a festival that was copied off Coeptus's idea. It's really lame and a boring update. And an update like that once a month. What? Why? It's so bad. No hate though. Also, we don't have many roleplay buildings. I love the new Bloxburgers, but everything else seems weird and really unused. Like the club, town hall, furniture shop, beach, etc. Nobody roleplays, but they don't roleplay because there's no way for a good, realistic roleplay when we've been begging for a school for years, which was never added, and so many things Bloxburg could improve on easily. It can't be too hard, it doesn't have to work, just a building for the roleplays that people want to do. It doesn't have to be interactive, it could still be a massive improvement to the Bloxburg role-playing community. Apart from the developers, there isn't much we can do, apart from not being toxic, asking to RP, and trying to help servers become undead. Maybe we could host build battles in public servers instead of building by ourselves. We could make more neighborhoods for role-playing only. But I don't know, so can someone leave ideas please? Thank you. Back to what I was saying, there's not enough role-playing items. It's unrealistic and bad. We are in desperate need of a map revamp. Berry Avenue and other games already have schools, hospitals, police station, a bunch more space for plots, daycares, and even an airport with 2 destinations. It's crazy how more detailed Berry Avenue and Brookhaven is compared to Bloxburg. But it's not just the developers, it's us. We choose to just build instead of trying to roleplay. It's so boring now. Another thing, we shouldn't feel pressured to make realistic builds now. Everyone does, and they are so pretty, but if you want to pretend you're in 2021 and make colorful blush houses, you do you. I don't know why people think realistic houses make you a better builder, like, come on, grow up. You shouldn't make your houses based on what other people like, So stop following speed builds to fit other people's standards and build something you like. We need to stop being mean about what other people like. I think that's all I wanted to address, and this video is so long, so if you made it to the end, thank you. Love you, my little yappers. Bye.